mind.
Just about 25 minutes on to 5. And now it's time for Sugar Mix with the man, the King Monarch. And we got a special guest in the studio, chairperson. All right, take it away, Monarch.
All right, good afternoon, Chico, and good afternoon to all the listeners to Radio ZIZ, listeners, viewers, wherever you are in the world. We're here again for the second episode of Sugar Fix, and this is for Sugar Mass 49. Of course, we had a very exciting week last week. We had a great first episode. Since that, we've had a lot that has happened. So I have the lovely cheer lady of the carnival here with me again this week, Miss Shannon Harley. And so, Shannon, tell us what happened, last week since we left the audience.
Well, I think we started with a bang. I really think we started with a bang, Monarch, last Saturday for the Legends Calypso tent. It was a virtual experience out of this world. The stage setup was amazing. Calypsonians, production, everything fell into place really, really well at Carnival Village. The virtual audience really enjoyed it. We got a lot of positive feedback from local, regional, and international returning nationals overseas. I got messages from nationals overseas saying, you made us feel like we were in Carnival Village. So mission was accomplished.
Absolutely. And the Calypsonians that performed last week, we had Lucius, Lord Payne, Neglector, King Irvin, Badman Polo, Jack Spanner, Singing Sensation, Mighty J, Brown Sugar, Turkey Killer, and Queen Diva from, of course, the Legends Calypso tent. So we're now moving into the Proud Sound Calypso tent this week. What are we to expect?
Of course, we always have said that Sugar Fix is the avenue for breaking news as it relates to National Carnival. So firstly,
so let's break the news here.
I want to say that we are going to allow, thanking the Commissioner of Police and the NEOC, we are going to allow a live audience this weekend for the Proud Sounds Calypso tent, in addition to the virtual audience. So we are going to still provide the general public with a free virtual stream. However, breaking news, we're going to have that live audience for this weekend, and I'm very excited about that. We worked really hard to make this happen, and we are appealing to the public. If you want to come this weekend, there are protocols that you must follow.
Absolutely.
Wear your mask at all times. Social distancing must be in place. We want to ensure that we have all of our T's crossed, I's dotted, so that we are given the opportunity to host future live tents with a live audience.
How many people are we looking at?
Well, the tents usually attract maybe 75 to 100 people, but we are going to we have a maximum of 200 people that will be allowed this weekend to witness the tent live and lively. I know that people enjoy. You have the option of enjoying it free from the comfort of your home. Or if you want to come out and give the Calypsonians some support, the Calypsonians always like it when you have a few of their fans in the audience. We're giving you that opportunity for 20 EC to come out and support. And of course, it's limited, so it's first come, first serve. Unfortunately, that is the times that we are in right now.
And what about ticketing?
So we're going to have advanced tickets only. We're pushing not to have any tickets on the night of the show sold. So from tomorrow, Thursday, p.m., Thursday afternoon, tickets will be available for sale at the National Carnival office on Keon Street in the E.C. Daniel building.
All right. And so, very exciting news as well. I'm sure you guys saw our set last week. I mean, it was amazing. And I know we said this last week again, but I want to give compliment Ariana Event Solutions and Banker Mass Camp for the Golden Memories, the stage that was set. And for folks who don't know, this was Banker's presentation in 2015-2016 Escane Carnival, Golden Memories, a cultural selfie when he last won Band of the Year. Well, so we broke the news that we have a live audience this week. Also, the live audience will see, this is the Proud Sounds Calypso tent. So this is the list of Calypsonians that are going to be performing this week. We have Astro and Murray out of Nevis. Of course, Astro, a former Calypso monarch. Kibi, Miss Independence, also a former two-time Calypso monarch. Genesis and Queenie G, so 2 out of Nevis, 4 females. Big Lice, Godfrey, Navigator, Ice House Up, Honesty, Lala, Unexpected, Glenroy Blanchett, and of course, the Lord Cut. Now, there's some names that you're not hearing, like Calypso Craig, who's a former Calypso monarch as well. Guys are saving some of the excitement as well for the following week. So, and of course, the setup is 7:30.
Yes.
Where we go with streaming.
Live streaming.
Correct.
Yep.
So you can see some, what happens in the making of the tent. You see some advertisement, and then of course our broadcast host will also be providing information on the show to come.
Yeah, so from 8 p.m. the show starts, 8 p.m. sharp. It's a show it's a production that is set up for a virtual audience. So even if you come and you are amongst a limited number of patrons that are allowed to attend, the production of the show is still set up for the virtual audience, and you have to take that into consideration. So what you see on the TV is not necessarily what you witness live. We have some huge Calypsonians again this weekend.
I know.
We have heard music already released. I've heard some songs. Looking forward to the performances. I mean, the Calypsonians are excited, the production crew is excited, technical team is excited. A lot has gone into rehearsals, backstage, management, etc. So I just want to thank the sponsors, because we've had quite a number of sponsors who have come on board this year despite the challenges. We have the Development Bank of St. Kitts, who is our premium gold sponsor, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, also our gold sponsor. We have SL Horsfords and Company Limited, silver sponsor, as well as MoneyGram, who is on board for the first time. MoneyGram is a silver sponsor. We have Pro Video Productions, and they're also responsible for the production. They are also a sponsor. And we have Flo, of course. We can't forget Flo, who has been on board with us from day one and is always so supportive of National Carnival and cultural events. So we just want to really thank our sponsors for coming on board, even in these challenging times. It's a virtual experience. You've seen the sponsor ads running. It's a lot that goes into the production of the events, and we want your 100% support. If you cannot be at the venue, log in to both the Escane Carnivals page and ZIZ Facebook. We'll be carrying the show live this weekend. ZIZ's social media was not carrying it live last weekend, but the TV was.
We're adding ZIZ
So
social
we're adding
media.
ZIZ social media to get that reach, because we want the world to log in.
Well, I know
right?
the last time I looked, it was heading upwards of 8,000.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's more than that
right now it's over 12,000 views.
Wow.
And this is coming from 75 people who would have been attending any one tent. So we feel that we have really accomplished our mission of, even though it's a virtual experience, we have made the audience feel as if they were live and lively in Carnival Village.
All right, and let me just go ahead and reinforce, of course, the sponsors, because nothing happens without these sponsors. The St. Kitts Nevis Development Bank, SL Horsford, ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, Royal St. Kitts Flow, Carib Brewery, St. Kitts Nevis, Pro Video Production, MoneyGram, and of course, Red Pill was also part of the production last week as well.
We had so many young, creative individuals who made us look so good last week. We had Red Pill Media, who is Azam Bailey, Desi Brown, who are the production or the producers of the
and I just want to say, as someone who they were directing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they did an excellent
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
Excellent job.
Yeah, so we have Providio, Alexis Centros, who we mentioned earlier. We have our whole technical team, lighting. We have the tent, Valley Tent Rental. We have the trussing set up from Impel. I mean, it's a group of young, innovative people, and that is what makes us so proud to be able to host these virtual events, because the creativity of our young people comes out. We also have the sound by David Blake. So, I mean, we've had, it has been a huge collaboration, a huge collaborative effort to ensure that the first tent came off so well. And we hope that the next 3 tents, as well as the other events that we have planned for Carnival, will come off just as well.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to listen to one of the calypsos that you're going to hear this weekend. It's from Lord Cut, and it's called How You Get That Do.
The political pundit who always does predict they know the outcome before the election, so they start celebrating with some big public meeting. King Cosby speaking, and a little girl watching who will finish the song for him. And if you pass by the Chinese, you hear the donkey talking, and she say what mom said, then she say what daddy said, then she say what auntie said, and she say what uncle say. And if all what they say is true, doctor, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? Back to back, belly to belly, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? When you went to grab dental up in Tabernacle, he hiding behind 2 women, begging rescue. How you get it do, doctor? How you get it do? He say bad things is small, but you still make him ball. How you get it do, doctor? How you get it do, doctor? How you get it do? Throughout the island, who make their opinion, it was clear like crystal. They know what they're doing when they were voting. They're voting for something like a better living. When fake news coming with some stupid talking, the recycling message. And if you pass by the Chinese, you hear the donkey talking. And you say what sound said, then you say what Dwyer said. Then she say what Terry said. Then she say what Big Lie say. And if all what they say is true, doctor, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? Back to back, belly to belly, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? Doctor, how you get it do? When you went to tell them they'll give the leadership to you, he started to make confusion. Call you up to how you get it do, doctor, how you get it do? He say bad things small, but you still make him ball. How you get it do, doctor, how you get it do, doctor? I am asking
All right, here we go. with Lord Bless. I'm telling you, this is just a piece, a taste of what you're going to be getting this week in the Calypso tent. Of course, don't forget, Lord Cut will be coming on along with Astro More, Kibi, Miss Independence, Genesis, Queenie G, Big Lice, Godfrey, Navigator, Isa Osap, Honesty, Lala, Unexpected, and Glenroy Blanchett. And Shannon, I know that the Carnival Committee have lots of other activities going on, so let's just bring them the audience up to date with some of the ongoing activities.
Yeah, sure. We currently have 2 competitions running. We have a photography competition which is called Sugar Scope. And that is appealing to not only professional photographers, but amateur photographers as well. And anyone who wants to show the world what Sugar Mass means to them. We know that this year is not business as usual, and we're giving individuals the opportunity to give us your best photo shoot. We see some amazing photo shoots out there recently, and we want you to give us your photo shoot on what Sugar Mass means to you. So that is what Sugar Scope is about, and you win some money. $2,500 is the grand prize for that. So give us your most creative shots, and they have to be taken within the past 6 months. So they have to be something new, not something from last year Carnival, and win some money while you're doing it and have some fun. We also have a creative arts competition going on right now for the youth between the ages of 6 and 17. We're looking forward to the youth presenting again Carnival in COVID, or COVID and Carnival. What does Carnival mean to you in the current landscape that we are in right now, the current pandemic? How can you put together poetry, something in whether it's a short story or a dance piece, showing us what does Carnival mean to you in this time of this pandemic. And all entries for both Sugar Scope and the Creative Arts Competition are to be emailed to info@skncarnival.com. Monday is the deadline for submissions for the Creative Arts Competition, so we're encouraging teachers, parents, friends, family members to get the young people's minds ticking, get them off the internet, the online all day, all night, get their minds ticking, get them involved, and give them the opportunity to win something in the process. What does Carnival mean to you in the face of COVID-19? To you in the face of COVID-19.
All right.
To you in the face of... Repeat. Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds good, Shannon. And I know there's some other activities that we're expecting to come on stream later on as well.
Yeah, of course, it's not business as usual, and we have already announced several times, and to many people's disappointment, that there were a number of events that were cancelled this year. However, we also indicated that there are a number of new events on the Carnival calendar, and we are most likely going to release that Carnival calendar tomorrow, Monarch. Now that we've got some feedback from the authorities.
Okay.
We were just waiting on that approval, because again, these are not normal times, and we have to ensure that everybody's on the same page as it relates to protocols, etc., that are in place for National Carnival events as well as private events. So there will be no private events listed on our calendar this year. There will be core National Carnival events, as well as a few events that we have partnered with to celebrate National Carnival. Okay. So there is a cross-cultural dialogue, for instance, that takes place from Wednesday the 6th, I think, or Wednesday the 5th of December. And that is going to be done online. And it is cross-cultural dialogue between St. Kitts and cultural, whether it's cultural folklore troops, etc., from St. Kitts and Guadeloupe and Martinique. And that is going to be every Wednesday during the month of December. There is also, we mentioned previously, there is the opening of Carnival, and it's going to be a celebration of Carnival in that opening. It will not be the traditional style opening. Again, it will have a small live audience, but really catering to that virtual audience. You will see elements of our folklore, you'll see our past queens, our reigning queen contestant, who really did not get a chance to reign over this past year.
Correct.
But you will see Hadai Bailey, you will see our reigning Calypso King, Soca Monarch, etc. performing, in addition to the folklore. And also we will be doing something very special as it relates to music, specifically relating to St. Kitts and Nevis, sugar, sweetness, music surrounding St. Kitts and the love of St. Kitts. And you will see a medley of that, of performers performing music specific to St. Kitts and Nevis, so that will be sweet. We also have Icons. Icons is an event celebrating past road march winners. Again, this is going to be a fantastic event. It's pre-recorded, so there will be no live audience, but it's catering to a virtual audience. We have Panorama. We have 8 steel bands competing from both St. Kitts and Nevis. It's going to be a fantastic event as well. And of course, we have a virtual Juve, and the virtual Juve will feature bands and DJs, and we're going to do something different. We know we can't go on the streets because of the pandemic and the social distance protocols that are in place and rules as it relates to mass gatherings. So we have a virtual Juve, and of course we have some folklore in the mix. We can't forget the folklore. We have some folklore caravans, folklore avenues, and Bastera Live, which will be an event hosted, which is a traditional event hosted in the December period, but it will take on a different twist this year, and that is hosted by the Department of Culture.
And so most of your activities, like the virtual activities, I know the tent was held at the Carnival Village last week.
Yeah.
So that's where most of the activities are going to be
So
centered.
the activities where we will have a limited live audience will take place at Carnival Village. The activities, a lot of the activities, even for the opening, there will be a portion that is pre-recorded, and that pre-recording will take place at Royal St. Kitts Ballroom. So the Royal St. Kitts Ballroom from next week, for a period of 2 weeks, will be our production center where we will have different sets and be able to produce all of the pre-recorded events that we're doing for the National Carnival period.
Okay, so you heard it here live on Sugar Fix, the episode 2. All the activities that are going to be happening, and for you folks who love Christmas as well, in the spirit of Christmas, of course,
Absolutely.
is part of the activities. So yeah, we're very close. It's 2 minutes to 5 o'clock, and we're getting ready to get out of here. Just to reinforce again, Shannon, the Proud Sound Calypso tent, 2 days away. And of course, folks who are wanting to come, it's first come, first serve. Get your ticket tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock at the Carnival office in the E.C. Daniel building on Keon Street, on the second floor, of course. And you're going to get 15 Calypsonians coming to tear the house down. I see a lot of names on here that are very popular. So your final words.
Yeah, sure. So thank you again for having me, Chico, and Monarch ZIZ, our platinum sponsor. I don't think I mentioned ZIZ before, but ZIZ has come on board in such a huge way in order for us to get our message out, especially as this year is a virtual experience. And I want to thank the management and staff of ZIZ who have been ever so accommodating to the National Carnival Committee. Anything that we have requested, they have bent over backwards for us. And I just want to thank the chairman, management, and board of directors, staff of ZIZ, our platinum sponsor. Again, this weekend, we started off last weekend on a good footing, and we hope to have double the audience tuned in virtually. We're looking for 20,000 plus views this weekend on social media for this Proud Sounds Calypso tent. And we, as I said before, breaking news, we will be allowed to have a limited audience for those individuals who want to come out and pass through and support their favorite Calypsonian. But all we are asking is that you be mindful that these times are not normal, and we request that you wear your mask. Temperature is going to be checked. Your hands are going to be sanitized. Your names are going to be recorded for contact tracing purposes should it be required. So please work with us. We're working with you, and we're asking you to please be mindful of all of the protocols that are in place for those of you who want to come out.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fans of Sugar Mass. It's Sugar Fix 2020 Sugar Mass 49 Carnival in Sugar and Queen City. And in order for us to get 25,000 views, you know what you got to do? Share the life.
Share the life.
That's a very famous slang in St. Kitts. And
I've hearing it in. I've seen your shirt.
Oh, don't worry.
No,
I know.
I know Glenn Roy, Kyle Marshall is Share the Life. So,
exactly.
I mean, we've been hearing it more and more.
And,
Share the Life.
And when I looked last time, there were over 100 shares. I'm sure there's more now. So definitely. But I want to say thanks again to you guys for tuning in to radio station ZIZ, of course, the Facebook, YouTube, on the TuneIn Radio, and also on the app for another episode of Sugar Fix. And we're going to be back next week. We'll have more information for you as time moves on. We'll have lots of information for you for Sugar Mass 49, because guess what? You can't have 50 if you don't have 49.
Absolutely.
So, all right, Chico, we're out.
Thank you, Chico.